Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the next episode of Sack to the Future. Tonight, it's the showcase game as the Minnesota Vikings take on the semi-pro Carolina Panthers, and it's Week 5. The undefeated Vikings get ready for a little bit of semi-pro action. There's a look at head coach Norman Van Brocklin. Charlie Britt had an interception in the last game. Bill Brown over 300 yards rushing so far on the season. The Minnesota Vikings, the best rated or the highest finishing NFL team in 1964 that is not human controlled. Thus, they are the showcase for the NFL, going up against the semi-pro Carolina Panthers. I'm on a personal 3-game losing streak, so I wouldn't mind seeing the Vikings get beat here. And I did put the Panthers in the 64 tradition of wearing white at home. So you'll see the Vikings in their purple. Remind me while this all is getting started, I'm going to be checking out some scores. Catching up on how my teams did today. Carolina's starting unit coming out. Introduced. There's Bill Brown warming up with Tommy Mason. Bill Brown has succeeded Tommy Mason in getting the bulk of the carries this season. He had 130 last week. A little on a 16. It's workman-like. 23 carries. Not getting a whole lot. Norman Van Brocklin pumping up Fran Tarkenton. Like that ever happened. Ricky Ricardo is back deep to receive. Sometimes they call him Cuban Pete. Sometimes they call him Desi Arnaz. So let's go ahead and do this. All right. Fred Cox will get the set to kick it off. And the Bulls beat Cleveland by 2. Thank God. All right, on the return is Ricardo. He's busted. He's out past the 40. Huge return for Ricardo.
All day, baby, all day.
And we are looking at Val Kecken, who was just signed this week to replace Dean Look. Dean Look lasted 1 game as a starter, and Carolina went looking elsewhere. Val Kecken, one of these retirees, not necessarily on purpose, played in 1 season in 1962 as a backup for the San Diego Chargers. And he hands the ball off. Look at the Carolina starting unit. At center is Larry Hayes, number 59. The running back will be Evander Holyfield, number 33, and Jesse Murdoch.
70, Indy.
Jesse Murdoch played 1 season in 1963 with the Buffalo Bills, so he's an ex-player of mine, although he did not get a lot of playing time. He played in 7 games in real life. Carl Eller making the stop there for the Vikings. Tomorrow night on this channel, I'll be bringing to you the Green Bay Packers and Atlanta Falcons. I'll try and snap my personal 3-game Sack to the Future losing streak. Also still to come on the John M channel, Tampa Bay will be at Detroit sometime this week. That's the only other 1 o'clock games. In the 4 o'clock window, students play on this channel, the showcase for the AFL, the New York Jets taking on the San Diego Chargers. It'll be a human versus human game as Tears and Phantom Gledit, the Boston Patriots, at the Los Angeles Rams, and Carl Eller is going to get a sack on Kecken. Also a human versus human game in the 4 o'clock window, the Buffalo Bills taking on Phantom Fighters Denver Broncos. I've got a human losing streak going too. And then the 8 o'clock game, the Houston Oilers hosting the Jacksonville Jaguars. And on Monday Night Football, on the John M channel, same as last one, the New York Giants taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. So John's got 3 games left. Tears has 1, although he has also requested a chance to play with the Houston Texans just to see how bad they really are. We're waiting to receive approval from John M. I don't care as long as it's one game. It's not going to really change the season that much for a team that hasn't won yet. So Minnesota will take over on offense, coming off a punt. High, deep punt. And Fran Tarkenton comes out on the field.
Come on, set. 15.
Tarkenton's going to go into the shotgun on first down. It's going to give to Brown. Brown hit in the backfield and dropped. It's going to end up being a loss of 3. Grady Alderman's complaining of something. I'm not sure what. But Carolina is able to knife in, get the first hit there by 91, and then clean up the hit.
Set, ready, 50, plant.
Now on second down and 13, Tarkenton comes under center. Bill Brown with a huge hole, makes a man miss, and he's going to get 14, and that'll be good enough for the first down. So after the loss on the first play, he comes right back with a nice move and gets the first down, and will extend the drive to Minnesota.
I got it. Tight ends on the Lucy. Tight ends on the Lucy. Tight ends on the Lucy.
Targeting back to pass on first down. He gets the pass off deep. Jump ball, and it's caught. It is pulled in. High Stonewall is pulled in by number 85. Paul Flatley, the second-year receiver out of Northwestern. So he's used to wearing the purple, and he comes up big with a huge pass all the way down. Look at this jump ball jumping over number 31. 47 yards and a first down for Minnesota.
Mike 51. And watch that. And watch the ball.
Fakes the handoff. Targeting now with the X-Fire going. Is going to throw it deep into the end zone, and it's tipped away.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
From the shotgun, Tarkenton hands it out to Brown. Brown gets by 1. He's inside the 30 down to the 28-yard line.
Hey,
Mike 51. Mike 51. I got him.
So it'll be third down and 4 now. Tarkenton looking to throw. Had a man just underthrew him. And Tarkenton is now 1 of 3. Just underthrew Jerry Reichow. And they're going to line up for a 46-yard field goal. Oh, it's a fake. And Fred Cox is going to attempt to run. And that is a mistake. Hello, Terrors. That was a mistake by the Vikings to attempt a fake on a 47-yard play and then run the kicker with no blockers in front. Number 10 gets right in there and makes the tackle. And that'll go down as a loss. And that will go down in almost as bad as Bill O'Brien with the Texans faking a field goal when they were up last week against Kansas City. So Murdoch gets the run in the defense of the Vikings with Carl Eller and Jim Marshall up front. It doesn't matter who the other two are. Rip Hawkins in the middle. He's been there since the beginning. And then Carl Kosolki skulking in the backfield in the secondary. So on second down and 8, the Panthers send a man in motion. You know how you can tell because the defense moves first. It's going to be a handoff to Murdoch. He makes a man miss with a spin move. He gets out near the 40. Jesse Murdoch now has 4 carries, 4 yards, and it's third down and 5. Campbell on the tackle. Into the flat. He's got the first down. Up past the 45. Complete to number 89. Val Peckin with his first completion in his Carolina Panthers days. Rip Hawkins is over to make the tackle. We spotlighted him in the player introductions, and he comes up with his first move, the first tackle.
58, Mike. Hey, they're scared.
There's the handoff to Murdoch. Murdoch is not going to get away from big number 75.
Set. 60 outlaw.
Even, 4 down, even. Let's go. Blitz.
Murdoch going to attempt his look again, and this time he has run into a host of Vikings, including Carl Eller.
Oh, yeah!
Well, I agree with you. I know there's some conspiracy theorists saying it's already booked, and they're saying that the NFL wants the Chiefs to hoist the Lamar Hunt Lombardi, or the Packers hoist the Lombardi. I don't agree that it's already booked and it's a conspiracy, but it is what I'd like to see. But honestly, I'm just happy the Patriots aren't going.
You ready?
Right over there. Yeah. Mike,
So Kekin goes in the shotgun on 3rd and 10.
Set, go.
The pass is complete, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 3 as Adams is able to make the tackle. Actually, George Rose. It was Adams on the reception. George Rose on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn. So they're going to attempt a 61-yard field goal, are the Panthers. The kick is up, it's low, it's long, it's going to hit the crossbar and bounce all the way back, 15 yards back. He drilled the crossbar, did Dr. X on the kick. 61-yard field goal attempt for the Carolina Panthers.
Down. 10-2 soft.
So Tarkenton still, he hands it off to Brown. Brown with a nice move. Brown cuts back upfield. Brown breaking tackles left and right before finally being brought down. And he last week had 130 yards. His season total 352 yards so far, but only 1 touchdown for Mr. Brown.
30 base.
2nd down and 5.
And ready.
On the reverse, a nice run. Number 28 gets the 1st down for the Vikings. Good call.
Let's go.
That is Tom Hall, the 3rd year out of the University of Minnesota.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
And we have reached the end of the 1st quarter with no score here from Charlotte, North Carolina. Home of the semi-pro Cats. Carolina Cats. If you hear what sounds like a radio in the background, I am listening to the Calgary Hitmen taking on the Winnipeg Ice in the Western Hockey League. It's the 3rd period and Calgary's losing 5-2. Bill Brown takes the handoff, tries to get away from the first man, cannot, picks up a yard, 2nd down and 9.
51's the mic, boy, 51.
We're in the midst of a snowstorm going on here with the way great far north. There's a dump-off pass. I've already been out and snow-blown once. I'm thinking about going out after this game is over and doing it twice. You know the difference between mowing your lawn and snow blowing? I've never had to go out more than once a day to mow my lawn. I don't have to put on layers and layers of clothes to go mow my lawn. When I put my headphones on to mow my lawn, the heavy winter hat and the 2 hoods are not going to knock my headphones loose. I've never had to get up at 3:30 in the morning to go mow the lawn to make sure the wife can get out of the driveway. It is 1st and 10 now from the 19 as Tarkenton hands it off to Brown. Brown following his blocker, and he's going to pick up about 5 yards.
Ready. 70 Indy.
Yeah, baby.
Ready.
2nd down and 6 now as Tarkenton back to pass. Throws it over the middle. It's complete for the 1st down near the goal line.
Good work, boy.
Come on, set.
The Vikings in a hurry up. That was Hal Bedsole on the reception. I don't know what happened to my radio. Must be a commercial or something. And Brown is going to get hit in the backfield. The run blitz for Carolina. No, that was Tommy Mason on the carry that time. The run blitz took him out by McClellan. 2nd and goal now from the 6. Just under 5 minutes to go in the 2nd half. Brown on a spin. Trying to get away from another guy, but cannot get past the 3rd. And it'll be 3rd and goal from the 6 now.
Here we go. 50 plant.
Third and goal. Tarkenton still with that fiery X going on. He's under center. He's got an I formation behind him. Going to give it to the second man through. It's Brown, and Brown's only going to get a 1 yard. So the play calling for Minnesota has been a little suspect. Not sure what's going on. Gursky on the tackle, the former New York Giant. So actually, Fred Cox lines up for a 22-yard field goal. 21 when they put it down, and it's through and good, and the Vikings have taken a 3-0 lead. I've actually kind of grown to like editing outside of franchise as I'm working on this project with Phantom. And also listening to guys like iTeach and, not Kappa, but iTeach and Soundwave, and the benefits of it. Plus, they've improved it greatly in recent Madden games. Coming on the return is Ricky Ricardo, and he gets up past the 25 to the 28-yard line. No, that was not Ricardo. That was number 12. Wait a minute, Ricardo. I don't know.
Ready, break.
First down and 10 now as Kekin gets in the shotgun.
Check 99. Check 99.
Go.
I don't. The Vikings are already 4-0. They're in my division. I'm on a personal losing streak. The Packers have an in-division loss to the Bears. Lions have 1 loss. That pass is complete for the pickup of about 9.
18 Gator.
58 the money. Here we go.
This time, Kekin keeps the ball, and Carl Eller meets him in the backfield to knock him down.
The boom. I see you, boy. I see you.
What has happened to my radio broadcast here? I don't hear anymore. And the Panthers will punt. There we go. Taking down the run at the 12. He's going to get up to the 20. 8-yard return. For Bill Butler, number 22.
Set. 10 logo.
Oh, okay, the Hitman lost. That's the final. Oh well, what are you gonna do? This time the pass is complete out to Reichel for pickup of 6.
60 outlaw.
And we have reached the 2-minute warning in Charlotte with the Vikings leading 3-0.
10-2 soft. 5.
Tarkenton back to pass, throwing over the middle. It's caught. It's going to be a first down
Let's go. Get set.
to Jerry Reichel, number 89.
Hey, here we go.
Caught over the middle, Tom Hall,
On the ball.
and it's the first down.
Come on, fellas.
Let's go. 30 base.
First and 10. Brown on the give. Brown's going to get over the 50, and we're going to have a flag thrown. We got some laundry on the field. It's going to be holding against Minnesota.
Let's go now. 18 Gator.
Let's go, fellas. Single.
Ready.
So on first and 20, Tarkenton's back to throw. Throws it's complete. The man was draped all over the receiver, but it is complete. And the Vikings call a timeout.
Set. 60
So
or.
after a 12-yard gain, Tarkenton goes into the shotgun.
Get it. Play up.
He's going to throw. Weird little animation, but it's complete for the first down.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Ready. 90 Wolf.
163 total yards of offense so far for Minnesota.
I'm here all day.
2.
Tarkenton throws. It's intercepted. Intercepted down at the 8-yard line. Niles Crane. Nope. Niles Crane. They're showing a lot of names there. 1 foot, 2 foot, it's good. So Panthers take over with under a minute to go, 51 seconds, and Kecken's going to go in the shotgun. Kecken throws, completion, going to pick up 9. Where he's tackled up at the 17. Kecken going back in the shotgun. Dumps it over the middle, first down up to the 24, and a timeout called by Carolina. They're down to their last. 41 seconds to go now.
Tight on this side, boys. Tight on the left. Tight on the left. Move.
Kecken looking to throw. Backpedals. Going to throw deep. Along the sidelines, but he's going to come down out of bounds.
Here we go.
So it'll be second down and 10.
Line it. 15 line.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got? Hit it. What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
Give it to Murdoch.
Let's go. Come on.
Murdoch gets a couple.
50, plant.
Clock is ticking, down under 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and a give to Murdoch again. Carolina decided against trying to get points, and they're content to let the clock run out. Go to the halftime, trailing the Minnesota Vikings 3-0. Minnesota dominating and everything but the takeaways. That one takeaway by Carolina kept the Vikings, or the Panthers, in the game. Detroit and Tampa Bay is yet to kick off. Semi-pro game featuring on the John M channel. Houston and Cincinnati yet to kick off. That one might come to you on the Terrors 89. 2 semi-pro teams though. And of course the Glitch Bowl still going. Their spring training scrimmage apparently has not stopped yet. Look at the halftime highlights. There's Jesse Murdoch taking the give. Fran Tarkenton faking it to Bill Brown and going deep. This was the completion to Paul Flatley. And Minnesota will receive to start the third quarter. It was a quick first half. Let's see if we can keep it that quick. On the run comes Butler. Up past the 25. He tries to make a man miss, but cannot. Gets up to the 27-yard line, and it will be 1st and 10 there. On a 23-yard return by Butler.
Double time. 4 down. Check. 4 down. 5.
Tarkenton gives to Butler. It's a huge hole, and Butler's going to get up near the first down. They're going to give him 10 yards credit.
Let's go, baby.
And a first down. 9 carries on the day, 38 yards. I don't know why I called him just Bill Brown. Actually, I think that was Tommy Mason. This time, Tarkenton's back to pass. Throws it over the middle. It's caught up by Reichel, and Reichel's into Carolina territory down to the 42-yard line. That's his 3rd reception of the day for Jerry Reichel. He was in his 9th season out of Iowa.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
Double tight.
Minnesota has a first down in Carolina territory. Tarkenton rolling out. Throwing ahead.
Set. 18.
Gain of 8, and it'll be second down and 2.
Ready.
Tarkenton back to pass now. He's got enough for the first down on that reception.
We got this.
10 Lobo.
Double tight.
It's 1st and 10. This time Brown goes nowhere.
On the ready.
It'll be second, 3rd down and 9. Tarkenton steps up, he throws it toward the flat, and his receiver cannot control himself and runs out of bounds. So it'll be 3rd down and 5. Or 6. No, 6. Toward the end zone, it's caught. Touchdown, Minnesota Vikings. Jerry Reichel from Fran Tarkenton. Of course, that's not his first career touchdown reception. He had some very big ones in years past. And he's doing the woo, the Ric Flair strut. Woo! All right, Cal, going up for a contested pass, and he just got mossed. See, the Vikings were mossing people before Randy Moss was even born. And Fred Cox adds the extra point. It's now 10-0 Minnesota. Excuse me.
We play to win. Let go.
Well, Val Kecken coming out. He's not had a tremendous day yet
Ready up.
in his welcome back to football.
They can't hang with us.
The former San Diego Charger goes from one coast to the other. Sends a man in motion.
They go.
Jesse Murdoch on the give, and he is going to run into a brick wall known as Jim
Let's go.
Prestel.
And two soft.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. Hey.
Snap.
Kicking back to pass. He fakes the handoff. To screen, throws it out complete to Murdoch. Murdoch going to bowl his way. Oh, fumble! And it is picked up by his own teammate. And a first down. Murdoch on the reception picks up 16 yards. Schrockman jars the ball loose. And number 38 comes away with it.
Let's go now. 30 base.
58, the money.
Johnny on the spot there.
Hit it.
Kecken rolls out, wearing a number that will one day be worn in Carolina by Chris Wanke.
Last.
Go set. 18
And
games.
second down and 6.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
But out.
Kecken standing in the pocket, throws it over the middle to Murdoch. Howling mad Jesse Murdoch on the reception. Third down and 3.
Five.
Quick bubble screen. That play doesn't work. Charlie Brett comes up and makes a huge hit on the tackle to stop the play for loss, and it's fourth down. And Carolina will punt. Trying to get away from it. It's going to go out of bounds at the 3-yard line now. Clutch, Coffin, corner punting.
Come on, set. 90 Wolf.
3 down. That's it.
Set ready. 70 Indy.
Key tight end.
Big dribble.
This pass is complete over the middle.
Come on, baby.
Good enough for the first down.
Here we go. 8 read.
First down and 10 now.
Get ready.
We got 3.
A little bit of a delay on something. Pass over to Brown. Brown is yanked down at the 27-yard line. Pickup of 8. It'll be second down and 2. Fran Tarkenton's really been on his money today. He's got 203 yards passing. He does have the interception, though. He has not taken off scrambling like he normally does. Tarkenton coming up under center. He's got an offset eye behind him. Man split to the right. He gives the fake. Rolls out. Going to throw. It's caught on the run. And it is going to be good enough for the first down to number 86, Hal Bedsole, the rookie out of USC.
Here we go. 50 plant.
First down and 10 now at the Carolina or Minnesota 43. And that is the end of the third quarter with Minnesota leading Carolina 10-0. So we switch directions and go the other way, heading back toward the other end zone now. Darkington hands it to Brown. Brown is going to end up losing a yard on that carry. He's got 41 yards now on 12 carries. A little bit of a standoff between Grady Alderman and a Carolina Panther. It's second down and 11. And this time Brown is going to hit in the backfield and draw. Oh, no, he gets free. He gets free and he gets up to the 43. Pick up a yard. It's third down and 10 now. Harkin back to pass. Sorry, Phil, the yawning. Only a gain of 4 on that pass. And fourth down, Carolina will punt. The punt is away, and it's going to be taken at the 10. A fair catch is called for at the 11-yard line officially. Foul kicking coming back out on the field. Not the kind of re-debut kicking was hoping for. What Carolina brought him in. He's back to pass now. He's going to scramble out a little bit. Throws it over toward the flat and is hit immediately and dropped for a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Kekin looking to throw. He's going to go. It's caught. It's going to be a first down over the 20. Up to the 23. Jack Elwell on the reception. Kekin looking to throw. He's got time. He is going to get hit, and he is dropped. And that is Jim Marshall with his first sack on this game, as he is just destroying the league this year with sacks. He had like 10 in the first 2 weeks. Kekin throws it out into the flat, this time on the chase. Minnesota's able to get him out of bounds around the 22-yard line. First down and third down and 11. That was Murdoch on the reception. Kekin looking to throw, and he just throws it away. He didn't have much choice as the Viking rush led by Jim Marshall was pressuring down on him. That was a smart throw by Kekin. Fourth down 11, Carolina's having to go for it now with 4:45 to go. Its throw is caught. It's going to be a first down. Huge completion for number 89 of the Carolina Panthers. That's Tom Adams.
Ready. 18 Gator. Army. Ready.
Ripped down after the completion. Second down and 5 for Carolina. Clement on the reception. And George Rose on the tackle. Screen pass being set up. It's caught by Murdoch. And Murdoch's going to get the first down. And Carolina is into Minnesota territory now. They've got something going on this drive. They need to try and keep it up. It's first and 10. 3.5 to go in the game. Delayed hit. No, it's a delayed fake. Throws. It's out in the out pattern for the first down. Down to the Minnesota 22. That is the third reception for Gregory. Bill, nope.
Here we go. 70, Indy.
Crunch time, defense.
Let's go.
Kekin looking to throw. Sets up, throws it out of the back of the end zone.
They don't want it. They don't.
Second down and 10 now for Kekin. Throws it down inside the 10. Minnesota has only given up touchdowns in 2 games, I believe, this season. They're on the verge of letting the semi-pro team get in and score. Kekin looking to throw on a quick pass. The pursuit, though, by the Vikings limits it to a 2-yard gain. And it'll be second down and goal from the 10. Oh, I guess the no gain is from the 10. Kekin looks over the middle. It's caught on the 2, and he's fumbled. Oh, my goodness, in Minnesota. Oh, no, Carolina did get it back. Carolina got it back. Clement on the reception, but he fumbles. Rip Hawkins forces the fumble. It almost picked up by number 60, but it's ended up being picked up by 65 for Carolina. Ball just ripped out of his hands, and Roy Winston could not hold on, could not get a handle on the ball. We've reached the 2-minute warning here in Carolina as the Vikings lead 10-0, and you know that those defenders are proud of the fact that they've only given up like 2 touchdowns this season. And they'd also like the shutout. It's third down and goal. Kekin looking to throw now. Throws it to the end zone. Intercepted! Oh my goodness, what an interception. What an interception by Ed Schrockman, the 4th-year player out of Pitt. He just got up and stole the ball, and it's a touchback in Minnesota. Their defense holds strong yet again. Perhaps the best defense in the league right now. 2 plays in a row, Carolina trying to give it back to Minnesota. Minnesota finally took it. Well in bounds. Don't know why we're taking so long to watch this. So Fran Tarkenton and Fran are going to shotgun on 1st and 10. Carolina has 3 timeouts, and Minnesota's going to try to gain yards perhaps. It's a no gain on 1st down, and Carolina immediately calls the timeout. Spin, I don't know. That's some weird random animation that EA has. I swear, I've said this, that the animators and stuff never watch football. They don't know anything about it. And you know it's motion captured, so that's what's even worse about it, is they're actually bringing people in to do this stuff. So it is now 2 timeouts behind him. It is 3rd down and 6 for the Vikings. And it's a 1st down for Bill Brown. And that will ice the shutout for the Vikings, unless they do something stupid, unless they Pisarcik their way out of this thing.
Down. 60 Pittsburgh.
2 times. 3 down. Hey, check.
Ready?
Brown ahead. That gets the clock running. On 2nd down, Minnesota now grading the time right off the clock.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
Get it.
Brown with another huge gain on 1st down. He's up to 67 yards on 18 carries. Again, a workmanlike day. Not fantastic. Not going to get him on the highlight films anywhere. But it was effective.
Let's go. 10 Lobo.
And now Tarkenton will go into the kneel on one final play for the now 5-0 Minnesota Vikings as they match Dallas as the only 2 teams left undefeated in the National Football League. Thanks for joining us on Sack to the Future. Once again, I'm Vinny Vincent. This has been the Minnesota Vikings Showcase. They come away with a 10-0 win on the road at Carolina. Minnesota in 5 games has held 3 opponents without a touchdown. It is quite impressive. And I was one of them. They held me. They beat me 7-0. I held them without a touchdown too. Of course, you can see that game and many others on the Sack to the Future playlist on my channel. Tomorrow night, a reminder on this channel, it'll be the Green Bay Packers against the semi-pro Atlanta Falcons. I'm taking Monday off as I got to work at the power plant for a double. On Tuesday, the Buffalo Bills and the Denver Broncos go head-to-head with me against Phantom Fighter. And on Wednesday, I will wrap up my participation in the week with the New York Jets showcase against the San Diego Chargers showcase against the New York Jets. So until then, I'm Vinny Vincent. We're going to get this done in under 40 minutes. How about that? God bless America.